Everyone, and welcome to my Ninjago CMF series. This series will include 16 minifigures ranging from all the way back in Season 1 all the way to Ninjago Crystallized back in 2022. If you guys do enjoy this video, maybe I will do a part 2 including not only Ninjago Masters of Ninjutsu and Ninjago, but also Ninjago Dragon Rising. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first minifigure we have here is Shogun Kai. Shogun Kai appeared in Season 4 after the sacrifice of Zane, where the ninja all went their separate ways. The way Kai went was to become a fighter at this fight club, where he was known as the Red Shogun. I do believe that this is the most realistic choice for Kai, considering we got Blacksmith Kai last year in the Ninjago City markets. The next minifigure we have is Golden Rebooted Cole. Golden Rebooted Cole appeared in Season 3, Enter the Digiverse episode, where the ninja kind of absorbed the golden element from Lloyd as the Overlord was collecting it. And we already have a variant of Golden Kai and Golden Zane, but we have not yet gotten Golden Cole or Golden J. I think the CMF series is the perfect way to get either one or the other, but in my opinion, I would probably pick Golden Cole over Golden J, and you'll see with this next minifigure. So the reason I picked Golden Cole over Golden J is because I wanted to have Show Host J in this CMF series. Show Host J, just like Red Shogun Kai, appeared in Season 4, Episode 1, and the way that J went was a show host for a TV show. Pretty cool. Next up, we have Prime Empire Zane. While this isn't canon to the show, we don't really have any other cool variants of Zane that haven't really been made into Lego form. We did get Detective Zane last year in Ninjago City markets, so I think that it's about time we get Prime Empire Zane. There have been official images of what he looks like in Lego magazines. Official by Lego, because they're Lego magazines. We actually have received, like I said before, official images of what Prime Empire Zane would look like. So I think if we were to have a CMF series, Prime Empire Zane would be in here. The next minifigure, we have Old Lloyd. So, the head and hair is based off of Skybound when he wishes to be wise like Wu. But in doing so, he not only becomes wise like Wu, but he also becomes old like Wu. His torso and legs are based off possession when he gets thrown into the preeminent, and he reunites with his father, and he takes his father's robes. So the last of the 6 ninja is Evil Nia. Evil Nia appeared in Season 2 when Garmadon corrupted her with this dark magic that he had. And basically her original outfit, which was red with her logo coming down on the sides, just recolored in gray. So this actually would not be that hard to make in Lego. Next up, we have Young Wu. Young Wu appears every now and then in the show, but it's just crazy how we don't have him in minifigure form. I think that a CMF series would be perfect to get a Young Wu, but even if they don't include Young Wu, it's also really easy to make, because all you need is Wu's legacy torso and leg piece, alongside maybe just a regular Lego city face, or just any city face that you see that looks pretty similar to Wu. And finally, you're gonna need Jay's original hairpiece, just recolored in sand or tan color. Next, we have Apartment Garmadon. Apartment Garmadon appeared in Season 16 Crystallized when Wu and Lloyd were trying to find the original messenger of these newspaper clippings Wu has been receiving. And it turns out that the person who was sending those was Apartment Garmadon, or Garmadon. But this is what he looked like when they reunited. And I think this is a really funny outfit for Garmadon, and I actually really wish we did see this in minifigure form. Yeah, I really like the design, and I really like how it came out. Next up, we have Metal Karloff. Metal Karloff, just like Young Woo, appears every here and there in the show. But we already have a original Karloff minifigure, but we do not have a Metal Karloff. And if you know what I'm talking about, when Karloff smashes his big gloves, as seen in not only the photo but in the drawing, he turns into this big Karloff, recolored in like gunmetal gray, just metal gray. So it wouldn't really be that hard to make in Lego. Just need the original Karloff minifigure, just recolored in gray. Next up, we have King Vangelis. King Vangelis appears in Season 13, and while we already have a Skull Sorcerer minifigure and a crystallized Skull Sorcerer minifigure, we do not have a King Vangelis. King Vangelis is the Skull Sorcerer, and it only makes sense to get a minifigure of King Vangelis, and I'm really shocked that we didn't. His accessory here is Vengestone. So, just like Apartment Garmadon, we have another minifigure from Season 16, Crystallized, which is the Messenger / Vengestone Buyer. If you have not watched Season 16 of Crystallized, which I'm assuming most of my viewers have because it's been out for about like 2 years now. The Messenger / Vengestone Buyer is Harumi, but this was her disguise when sending all these messages out to the like best villains we've seen in Ninjago history. So, back-to-back Harumi minifigures. Why is this? The Messenger / Vengestone Buyer was a key part of the first half of Ninjago Crystallized. That's why we have that minifigure. But we also have Casual Harumi because she was seen for more than half of Sons of Garmadon, which I thought was insane that we didn't even get a minifigure form of her. We got the Jade Princess style of Harumi, which appeared in literally like 2 episodes, yet we don't have a casual Harumi, and that's what makes 0 sense to me. I really like how this minifigure turned out, and I really wish we got her in Lego form. So now we have one of the ninja's fathers. We have Lu, who is Cole's father. Lu is a singer, and he has like this like kind of like blazer thing, like blazer torso, which I think is pretty cool. He's not really that hard to make in Lego. It's just the torso that's gonna be newly printed. The face, there are actually multiple Lego City faces that work perfectly for this minifigure, and the pants are just plain brown pants. So now we have Antonia. Antonia, I actually think, is a fantastic side character. I think she's really cool. The duo with her and Nelson is phenomenal. They make such a good duo, and she and Nelson are basically the only reason why I enjoyed the Fire chapter of Ninjago Season 11. So, second to last minifigure, here we have Lawyer Dareth. Lawyer Dareth appeared in Season 16 Crystallized. I know I have a lot of Crystallized minifigures, but Crystallized is my favorite season of Ninjago. So, Lawyer Dareth we have here is actually really cool. I love how this minifigure turned out. Like, it looks 100% accurate to the show, and I think that this would be a really funny minifigure to get in Lego form. So the last minifigure today that we are going to be discussing is Plundar. Plundar is one of 3 of the Upply or Lowly, whatever you want to call them. They appeared in Season 13 and also made a reappearance in Season 16 during the final battle. I thought that Plundar was my favorite one of the Upply or Lowly, once again, whatever you want to call them. And he was just such a cool character, and I really liked him. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.